The Stoic philosopher Musonius Rufus once insightfully noted, "If one accomplishes some good though with toil, the toil passes but the good remains." Such wisdom highlights the enduring value of our choices long after fleeting moments have passed. As men navigate the complexities of life and societal expectations, some lessons emerge belatedly, leaving traces of reflection and contemplation. Drawing from Stoicism, we'll explore 7 essential lessons that many men often recognize too late. These insights, when grasped timely, can turn challenges into victories and regrets into pillars of growth. Let's delve into these lessons, charting a course for a life lived with intention and clarity. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you liked the video so that you can help me continue spreading the Stoic philosophy. If you are not subscribed, I recommend you subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any videos. Lesson 1: The Power of Now. Imagine standing by a riverbank with the water representing the moments of our life. Some are clear memories, while others are clouded by regret or anxiety. Many of us find ourselves waist-deep in this river, desperately grasping at moments from the past or reaching out to the uncertainties of the future. But while doing so, we often neglect the present moment, the water directly surrounding us. Marcus Aurelius once described time as a sort of river of passing events, and strong is its current. This current is the relentless march of time, which we cannot control. However, what we can control is our perception and reaction to it. Imagine a musician on stage. If he is preoccupied with a misstep from moments ago or is anxious about a difficult section up ahead, he may falter in the present. His best performances come when he is entirely in the moment, feeling every note and vibration of the instrument. Like this musician, our best experiences in life arise when we are fully present, immersed in the current moment. Think about a recent meal you truly savored. By focusing solely on the taste, texture, and aroma, rather than being lost in distractions or thoughts, you experience the true essence of that moment. Or consider conversations with loved ones. When you are genuinely present, listening intently and valuing the shared time, relationships deepen and become more meaningful. Being present doesn't mean neglecting the past or future entirely. While Heraclitus predated Stoicism, his insights deeply influenced its tenets. Reflecting on the transient nature of life, he observed, "A man cannot step into the same river twice because it is not the same river, and he is not the same man." This emphasizes the changing nature of life. Each moment is unique, and once it passes, it's never truly revisited in the same way. By valuing the present, we not only enhance our current experiences but also create richer memories for the future. So, as we navigate the river of life, it's worth asking, do we want to be perpetually chasing or anticipating moments, or do we want to fully experience the richness of the present? The choice is ours. Embrace the power of now. Lesson 2: External validation is fleeting. In our interconnected world, it has become all too common to measure our worth by the yardstick of others' opinions. We strive for those digital thumbs-ups and await recognition at our workplaces or sometimes seek constant reassurance in our personal relationships. But this pursuit can be likened to chasing a mirage. As we draw near, it recedes, leaving us perpetually yearning. Epictetus, a revered Stoic thinker, once emphasized, "Do not seek to have events happen as you want them to, but instead want them to happen as they do happen, and your life will go well." Interpreting this, we discern that when we anchor our happiness and self-worth to external validations, we hand over our peace of mind to the whims and fancies of the world, a world that's ever-changing and often unpredictable. Consider the realm of social media influencers. Their stature, in many ways, is governed by the flux of followers, likes, and comments. But digital landscapes are notoriously fickle. Today's trending hashtag might be tomorrow's old news. If one predicates their self-value on these transient metrics, it becomes a shaky foundation, leading to emotional turbulence and perpetual dissatisfaction. Stoicism offers a different perspective. It urges us to turn our gaze inward, to find validation from our own principles and virtues. By rooting our sense of self in enduring values like wisdom, integrity, and compassion, we lay a foundation that's resilient to the ever-shifting sands of public opinion. So, as we journey through life, let's ask ourselves, do we want our worth to be a reflection of external, often arbitrary metrics, or do we seek a deeper internal acknowledgement? One that stands firm amidst the ebb and flow of societal validation. Embracing the latter can be the key to genuine contentment and self-assuredness. Lesson 3: Possessions don't define worth. We live in an era marked by opulence and consumerism, gleaming skyscrapers, luxury cars zipping by, the dazzle of designer labels. These often become symbols of success and indicators of personal value. But delving into Stoic philosophy offers a starkly different perspective, one that emphasizes the tangibility of true worth. Marcus Aurelius insightfully remarked, "Very little is needed to make a happy life, it is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Such wisdom underscores that material abundance, while comforting, may not necessarily correlate with inner fulfillment. Consider a parable of two artists. One was renowned, with his artwork selling for astronomical sums, allowing him a life of luxury. Yet, he constantly sought external validation, his contentment always tethered to the next sale. The other artist, less commercially successful, found profound joy in the process of creation, cherishing each brushstroke and the emotions conveyed. His wealth was not in coin but in contentment, not in acclaim but in self-awareness. Stoicism gently nudges us to realize that material possessions are but temporary fixtures in our lives. They can be lost, stolen, or rendered obsolete. But virtues like wisdom, integrity, and compassion, these are treasures that neither rust nor decay, illuminating our lives from within in the grand tapestry of existence. While material comforts can add color and texture, it's our internal virtues and the richness of our character that form the enduring threads. Let Stoic teachings inspire us to weave a life where our worth is defined not by what we have but by who we are and the depths of our understanding and empathy. Lesson 4: Control versus Influence. The perennial quest to exert control over our lives, our circumstances, and the world around us is deeply ingrained in the human psyche. But Stoic wisdom introduces a transformative perspective, the understanding that there's a vast difference between what we can control and what we can merely influence. Epictetus, with his profound simplicity, laid it bare: we control our reasoned choice and all acts that depend on that moral will. What's not under our control are the body in any of its parts, our possessions, parents, siblings, children, or country, anything with which we might associate. Let's decode this with a modern analogy. Imagine you're a sailor navigating a vast ocean. You have command over your ship, its speed, its direction, the maintenance of its parts. This is what you can control. The ocean's currents, the changing weather, and the unforeseen obstacles submerged beneath, those you can't control. But with skill, experience, and strategy, you can influence how your ship interacts with these elements, optimizing your journey. This distinction, while seemingly simple, holds profound implications. When we misallocate our energy trying to control the uncontrollable, we set ourselves up for frustration and disappointment. On the contrary, recognizing where our influence lies enables us to act with efficacy and purpose. Consider a professional working on a team project. While they can't control their colleagues' actions, attitudes, or punctuality, they can influence the group dynamic through effective communication, leading by example, and fostering a collaborative environment. The Stoic dichotomy of control is a powerful tool for modern living. By internalizing this philosophy, we can free ourselves from the exhausting pursuit of trying to dominate every aspect of our lives. Instead, we channel our efforts where they truly matter, where they can make a difference. In doing so, we not only find peace in accepting the uncontrollable but also harness our true potential in areas where our influence can shine brightest. Lesson 5: Emotional mastery is strength. In many cultures and societies, emotional expression, especially when perceived as vulnerability, has often been mistakenly equated with weakness. Men, in particular, have been subjected to this stereotype, expected to maintain a stoic facade, pun intended, in the face of adversity. However, Stoic philosophy teaches us a different lesson, that true strength isn't in suppressing emotions but in mastering them. Seneca, a luminary of Stoic thought, observed, "We are not given complete control." While he meant this in the broader context of life, it's particularly apt when speaking of emotions. Emotions are a natural and integral aspect of human existence, and to deny or suppress them is not only futile but can also lead to deeper internal turmoil. Think of emotions as powerful rivers. When wild and unchecked, they can flood our minds, wreak havoc, and steer us off course. However, with proper channels, barriers, and direction, the same rivers can be harnessed for immense energy, propelling us forward. Emotional mastery in this analogy is akin to building those channels and barriers, not to deny the river its course but to guide it in a manner that's beneficial. In real-life scenarios, emotional mastery might look like acknowledging anger when it arises, understanding its root cause, and then choosing a constructive outlet for it rather than lashing out. Or it might be recognizing feelings of sadness, allowing oneself the space to grieve, and then seeking support or practicing self-care rather than bottling it up. Marcus Aurelius often emphasized the idea that our power lies not in avoiding hardships but in the way we confront and mold them. Emotions, when mastered, can be potent tools. They can offer profound insights into ourselves, drive us toward our passions, and even connect us deeply with others. Thus, Stoicism reminds us, emotional mastery isn't about denying our feelings but about understanding, respecting, and channeling them. When we achieve this, we don't just gain strength over our emotions, we elevate our entire being, aligning with a deeper, more resonant form of strength that is both powerful and profound. Lesson 6: Embracing Finite Time. One of the subtle yet profound aspects of Stoic philosophy is the acute awareness of life's transience. While discussions on mortality might seem morbid to some, the Stoics viewed it as an empowering tool for purposeful living. Epictetus advised, "Don't delay in using your own resources. If you do, you'll lose them." This was not merely about material wealth but about time, talents, and opportunities. Every sunrise we witness is a gift but also a gentle reminder that our days are numbered. Consider the sand in an hourglass steadily trickling down with each passing moment. In a similar vein, our time is perpetually flowing, urging us to act, to love, to learn, and to contribute. This isn't a cause for panic but a catalyst for purpose. Recognizing that our time is finite pushes us to prioritize what truly matters, stripping away frivolities and focusing on substance. A practical application of this can be seen in the choices we make daily. Do we spend countless hours on pursuits that offer momentary pleasure but no lasting value? Or do we invest our time in endeavors that enrich our souls, fortify our minds, and elevate our spirits? Are we making memories with loved ones and leaving legacies that transcend our temporal existence? Marcus Aurelius mused, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This wasn't a call to somber resignation but a vibrant rallying cry to seize the present, to be genuine in our interactions, and to act with urgency and integrity. By embracing the finite nature of time, we don't just become efficient planners but also wise stewards of our lives. Every decision is weighed with significance, every moment is infused with purpose. In this mindful state, we align with the Stoic ideal, crafting a life that is not just long in years but rich in depth and meaning.